Justin Anderson just trying to get on the right side of the official. That never hurts, does it? But yeah, good luck with getting any favors done for you, Justin. He's still chatting away there, isn't he? Lonnie Walker's there. Come on, let's throw that ball up in the air. Let's go. We are underway then. And it'll be the first possession with Dubai. Awudu Abbas will send it back to right. So here's right. Oh, he's got a wide open look. Decides not to go. Sends it to Justin Anderson instead. Nice move. Aggressive from Kabengele. No offensive rebound. Roman Sorkin is there to snuff that one out. So a swing and a miss there from Kabengele, and that's a big move, and it's going to come out with Sorkin, who's got all night long, and he strings a beauty. Got good range, Sorkin. Some of these bigger guys, obviously, the further away they get, the more all at sea they feel. Not Sorkin, he's not one of them. Hello, Anderson, who's been red hot. No, he comes up a little bit shy. And Walker will pot shot instead. Nothing doing. Walker had a look at the official there after a bump with McKinley Wright, but no call. And that's just about kept in play, only just, and that is very nice. Down the line, and Fiondu Kabengele with the one-handed see you later. Jimmy Clark sends it over to Jalen Horde. O'Shea Brissett now will give it back to Clark. A very good defensive player, Clark. Nice behind the back pass. Still looking and then coughs it up. Oh, Kabengele was just in front of him and in transition. The layup is as simple as that for McKinley Wright. Thank you very much. Well, that was an expensive cough up. A bit unexpected as well. Clark sends it backside. Sorkin. Swish. That sweet sound of nothing but nylon for Roman Sorkin. Maccabi up by 2 on the back of a pair of threes from Sorkin. Justin Anderson now runs into a dead end. We'll have to send it back to right. Resetting. Abbas gets a look. Abbas gets a chance to attack it as well, but rims out. There was a catch and shoot 3 available for him. Couldn't do anything with it. Reset. Horde wants it. Sorkin's got it. That's a nice move, but it's not going to happen. But the putback is there. Jimmy Clark. Just plucked out of the Israeli League last season. Midway through the season, Maccabi said, you are really doing some good stuff in this league. Let's see if you can do it on the bigger stage. He can. Petrusev, he coughs it up. But he'll keep possession. 8-4 start then for Maccabi. Anderson. So they're playing a nice zone here. Now Anderson does have a look, and yeah, perfect timing there from Justin Anderson, who continues his hot streak over the last few rounds. As I said, Anderson 7 of 13 on the last 3 going into this one from downtown. Make that 8 of 14 off that. Horde, no. Brissett. Petrusev in front of him. It's a nice bit of movement there from Clark. Clark keeps going, Clark keeps grinding, but can't get it to go. And here comes Wright bringing it back the other way in transition. Wright still going, the floater, easy as you like. Dubai, nudge in front, 9-8. Oh, that's a loose one. Scooped up before it went out of bounds by Lonnie Walker. Walker will take a look at this. Not going to happen. Good hustle from Sorkin, but Petrusev beat him to it. And that's a nice bounce pass that will get through to Kabengele, and he does the rest off that very clever pass from Awudu Abbas, the one-time Milan man. Good little passage of play this for a home side. Walker's looking to do something about it. Remember, he can catch fire at any time. Horde will take it on, and a nice pass. Found Horde all on his own at the point. Well, they're getting the job done with threes at the moment, Maccabi, aren't they? Kabengele over to Anderson. Anderson's got a wide open look, and he says thank you very much. I mean, the guy's in such good form, they've got to try and restrain him somehow. Anderson carrying on where he's left off these last few rounds. Lots of threes dropping early. Another flashy pass from Clark. Sorkin teases the foul out of Kabengele. That was very smart. Three triples knocked down already then by Maccabi. Justin Anderson has replied with one of his own. Here's Jalen Horde. Here's Clark again. Clark with a nice little drop of the shoulder there. Lovely feed. Horde says thank you. So that was lovely work from Jimmy Clark. Has worked the crossover so well. No look pass. Anderson with the naughties. And still no stopping Jalen Horde. So here's the and one then for Horde. And it made its way in. Right. Got ourselves a tied game here. Nice fast start, good tempo to this. There's the feed. But Kabengele can't get it. That's a good bit of hustle there as well from Brissett. Managed to get rid of it before he fell away as well. Brissett wing three. Nope, not going to happen. Right. Chucks it out to Abbas. Abbas overcooks it. And it ends up with Brissett. Kabengele had a look at that. Couldn't control it. Nice outlet pass to Horde. Horde takes on a double team, draws a foul. But it's not. It's an offensive foul. As McKinley Wright got himself placed perfectly here. So that goes against Horde. And we remain tied. And we have ourselves a timeout. Nice fast start to this one. As both teams go over to the bench to have a chance to talk things over for the first time. We got ourselves a 14-14 game here.
It's into Wright. Wright for the win. Oh, McKinley Wright! Drama again. Everybody on their feet. Well, it was like he was in the warm-ups. He was the coolest man in the building. Didn't bother tacking the basket, just went, I'm going to make a mid-range shot. What a finish here.
Yep, that was the last round when it looked like Dubai's unbeaten record in this gym was going to go against Bayern Munich. But with 0.2 of a second left, McKinley Wright just said, this is our house. Nobody's coming in here and beating us. Timing is everything. And in his case, and that one, it was absolutely perfect. I don't think they'll want to leave it this close again this week if they can possibly avoid it. Busy week, as I say, it's a double week. They've got to go off to Istanbul, Dubai, for a game against Anadolu Efes Istanbul. And Maccabi will welcome Valencia. That's going to be a tough one. That one on Thursday. Valencia absolutely flying at the moment. Anyway, back to this one. Let's see if we can split this 14-14 tie with Filip Petrusev saying that's how we do it. Yeah, nicely drawn up. Horde back to Ife Lundberg. Well-known face to the EuroLeague scene, the Dane. Sorkin. Tamir Blatt in the corner, that's knocked down by Wright, who's just come up limping a little bit. Wright's not 100% here. Yeah, it's Petrusev throwing that down to make it a 16-14 game. A lot more substitutions coming in. Costa Kondic in for Dubai. Wright stays out there. Luca's going to try and play through it, but he definitely came up a little bit limping. That's no, not going to go for Lundberg. For Lundberg, who joined a couple of weeks ago from Partizan. I think his 4th game in the EuroLeague for Maccabi today. Petrusev getting away from Hall. No stopping Philip Petrusev. So I say Petrusev averaging 4.5 2-pointers per game. And when he's in that kind of mood, you can see how he gets them. 2 for 2 tonight. Here's Blatt, who dishes out the most assists on this Maccabi team. And that could be another one. And is. Roman Sorkin says thank you very much. Tamir Blatt just shy of 5 assists per game, comfortably top 10 in the competition. Going to see McKinley Wright just go straight back. Plenty of offense, not an awful lot of defense at the moment out there. Here's Sorkin again. Sorkin just smooth as you like. Roman Sorkin's off to a really good start here. Double digits for him already on perfect shooting, 4 of 4. Petrusev drives through. There's a whistle there before TJ Leaf could get the block on. Talk about Maccabi being big offensive rebounders. Leaf is another one of the main reasons for that. One-timer Indiana Pacer came over in June from the Chinese League. That'll send Petrusev up to the line. Will Raymond also in for Maccabi. Very strong defense-minded player. Maybe Oded Kadash says, well, I don't want to turn this into a track meet. Let's see if we can slow things down a little bit. Petrusev says, I'll take that one. Second one goes as well. 2 for 2 for the Serb. Here's Ife Lundberg. Trying to get away from Costa Kondic. Blatt right on the foul. He will check out to be replaced by Alexa Avramovic. Good to see him back. Picked up a rib injury. It's been a bit of a stop-start campaign for Avramovic. Here's Marcio Santos, also just off the injury list as well. Blatt sends it into the corner. Raymond gets it touched. Kamenias will pick it up. Feed Anderson. Anderson on the floor manages to effect the pass. Back it'll go from Petrusev. Avramovic taking a look. You can see he wants to take it on. Oh. Well, that was Marcio Santos that went down there, and there's a big 3 again from Justin Anderson. Santos very slow getting up and had a real look at the official there. Wanted to call it wasn't coming. Anderson getting it done again. Lundberg coughs it up. There's Anderson. Costa Kondic says thank you very much. Dubai absolutely devastating in transition there. They've just jumped out to a nice 7-point lead. And Maccabi say, well, we don't need that. Timeout. Yeah, make it a 27-18 game. Very strong start for Dubai and creating some damage off the turnover as well. Well, McKinley Wright got a little knock earlier, but I don't think it's going to slow him down too much. He's started off the way you kind of expect him to start off, the way he's been going at the moment. He's knocked down 3 assists already. He's knocked down 3 of 3 shooting as well. 3 assists, 6 points, PIR in double figures already. There's also been a rebound in there as well. Well, you always wonder when somebody's coming off a big game whether they can just replicate it in the next round. Every suggestion that McKinley Wright could be on to another big score today. Well, let's see how Maccabi react out of that timeout, because there's been quite a little passage of play. 3 turnovers now for Maccabi, none for Dubai, and they've all seemingly been punished. Blatt and Lundberg in that backcourt together. That will not get through to Leaf, but they'll get a second look at it. Blatt, who's a really dangerous 3-point shooter, says thank you. Well, it was a bit messy and scrappy. You take the breaks, especially when you're on the road. Kondic to Avramovic here. Still Avramovic, and I don't know how he's got that through to Petrusev. There is a whistle. And that's why Marcio Santos. So there's your 4-point break back in the game. That was Kondic with the inbound. It's not a trip to the line, not a shooting foul. Avramovic hangs on to that under pressure from Marcio Santos. Kondic can't get it to go. Blatt will pick up the ball and will get it through to Santos. Santos will send it outside. Lundberg guarded by Kamenias there. Won't fancy that. Leaf back to Lundberg. Lundberg takes a jumper from downtown. Not happening. Nice pickup from Raymond. They're a good offensive rebounding team, Maccabi. And they make the most of it as well. Turning an offensive rebound into points. TJ Leaf takes it to the bank. They cut the deficit from 9 to 4 inside the final few seconds of this first quarter, which has gone by really quickly. Avramovic with an outrageous pass there. Bertans. Oh, what a buzzer-beating 3 from Davis Bertans. It only just come on, but that's what he does. Wow. We got a 30-point first quarter here. Davis Bertans, the marksman, the Latvian laser. Just creates the separation, gets away from Lundberg, sees the time, knows he's got the time, says thank you very much. Put that one on the board. Well, he'll be hoping the next 3 quarters go as smoothly offensively as the first one's gone, because Dubai have been scoring at will. Both these two teams leaky defensively, and it's showing here. A 53-point first quarter that sees Dubai Basketball up by 7. Dubai Basketball 30, Maccabi Rapyd Tel Aviv 23. Well, here's a look at some of the numbers then. Very good 2-point shooting so far, and Dubai's 3-point stuff has been devastating, and Maccabi not too shabby either. 3 offensive rebounds for Maccabi, but also 3 turnovers for Maccabi. A couple of blocks have come in early for Dubai as well, as they're coming up and making some defensive plays. Wright got one, and earlier Petrusev got one. Well, the fantasy challenge, always important, of course. It's always fun as well. That's the most important thing. This gives you something extra to enjoy the games working with it. Sasha Vezenkov continues to lead the way in terms of the ownership percentage. Filip Petrusev high on the list as well. Well, in a high-scoring game like this, or on paper a high-scoring game, remember Dubai allowing 87 points a game, Maccabi allowing 92 points a game. We think there's going to be some numbers put up today. So there's probably a few fantasy selections on this floor right now. Blatt, Leaf outside. Lundberg steps inside. Won't let it go. That's, again, the offensive rebounding. Bertan's the guilty man there.
No basket. Fell on the line for 8. Devin Bertans.
Lundberg with the inbound then to Blatt. 7-point game here. That's a nice feed. Leaf with a nice move to get past Kamenias. Smooth as you like from TJ Leaf, the one-time Indiana Pacer. Abramovich. Bertans. I'll be on high alert when he's around the perimeter. Here he goes again. Just a catch and shoot that rims out there for the Latvian. Blatt with the feed. Marcio Santos. That'll do. Santos very dangerous around the perimeter as well. Statistically, the #1 shooter, around 57%. Doesn't take many, but when he does, he's very effective with it. Abramovich tries to get out of the trap. Never going to happen. Forced turnover there. Kondic will take one for the team. Really nicely played defensively there for Maccabi. Blatt with the inbound. Lundberg. Still Lundberg. Could have shot himself. Sends it to Raymond instead. And Raymond, the defensive specialist, he strings it. Now Dubai have decided, well, maybe we better call a timeout because we were leading by 9. We're not leading at all now. Will Raymond's just tied this one up. 7-point start to quarter number 2. Yuritsa Golomat says that's enough of that. So we're going to see some numbers put up tonight, especially the way they're shooting their threes already. Well, the guy who set the tone early for Maccabi was the guy we talked about pre-game. Roman Sorkin coming into this one on a career-high 26 points against Asvel. Put up 10 points in 4 shots. A couple of triples, followed by a couple of 2-pointers as well. So helps himself to a rebound in there as well. But Roman Sorkin, one of those guys, if you do ignore him, you are going to pay for it. Got good range, can work effectively in the paint, and as we've already seen today, can do some damage on the outside as well. A 10-point start to this game from Roman Sorkin. Five triples knocked down by Maccabi already. And 4 for the home side. Kamenias drops the shoulder in and will be called for the charge on Marcio.
Offensively on call, number 34.
Marcio Santos standing his ground. Coach Golomat says, yeah, you could have called that the other way. But they didn't. So now Maccabi can look to try and take the lead here on this next possession. Orchestrated here by Tamir Blatt, Lundberg. A lot of energy into this backcourt with Lundberg and Blatt on the floor. That might just somehow end up with Leaf. Goodness knows how. And Leaf can't manage to pull the trigger, but he will hear a whistle. But I think he's going to be against Davis Bertans again. For that.
Subdivision 4 Dubai, number 25, checking back in by Kelly Royals.
So TJ Leaf. Gives Maccabi the lead back again. Yeah, no problem with the second one either. So that's 9 points without reply to start this second quarter. 2 minutes gone of that second quarter. And they need McKinley Wright back out there. Here he is. We'll take that back from Awudu Abbas. Wright will attack. Lundberg's there. And he'll feed the big man, and Kamenias tangling with TJ Leaf.
Walking down the number 22, McKenna, TJ Leaf. Back to the line.
Abramovich. So Wright. Wright. Will he pot shot here? Marcio Santos was on him. Now it's Lundberg. Instead, he'll send it to Abbas. And a travel call goes against Awudu Abbas. And Dubai's offense is stuck in the mud at the moment. Nothing added in this second quarter. And we've had nearly 2.5 minutes of this second quarter. Let's see if Maccabi can carry on making some hay. Nice send outside. Lundberg for 3 in the corner off the TJ Leaf assist. This is lovely shooting from Maccabi. 12 points without reply to start this second quarter. Abramovich, can he end the drought? No, but Kamenias is there, but there is a whistle that I think is called against TJ Leaf. Certainly by his body language, it was. Not going to go to the line. Yes, he is, excuse me. Kamenias.
Number 9, Roman Sorkin. Free throws coming up on the line. Hayden Kamenias.
Starting wingmen, Horde and Sorkin back out now for Maccabi as Kenan Kamenias looks to get the first points of this second quarter on the board for Dubai, and that's not going to do it. Finally, taking them nearly 3 minutes. Oh, that's interesting. Sorkin, Horde, and now Lonnie Walker in the backcourt. That's an awful lot of offense out there for Maccabi, especially with Blatt orchestrating things. And you've got Lundberg still out there as well. Well, Horde had got a nice angle on that one, and Abramovich says, got to do something about that. Yeah, Justin Anderson will come back in as Yurita Golovats has got to fight a bit of fire with fire here. Anderson off to that hot start. Horde tunes all the background noise out and is now 3 for 3 from the line. So a 6-point lead here for Maccabi, who not so long ago were down by 9. Abbas, Bertans, he got a double team straight away, and Lundberg will put his hand up and say, yeah, that's on me. So I'll tell you what, that wasn't far from another turnover.
Foul call on Maccabi number 0. Substitution number 10, check in. O'Shea Brissett.
Lundberg will sit down for O'Shea Brissett, an NBA champion with the Celtics a couple of seasons ago. He's back on the floor for Maccabi. Hello, here he goes again. McKinley Wright says that's the way you got to do it. If the offense is struggling, I'll step up and make it happen. Blatt sends it back to Sorkin. Horde. Kamenias doing just enough. Blatt, not going to happen. Nice rebound goes to Anderson, and here comes McKinley Wright again. Just a three-point game now. That could be trimmed to nothing by Davis Bertans. He's not had the greatest season with his three-point shooting, Davis Bertans, but that might be changing tonight, the way he started. Two big ones. And just like that, we're level again. 37 points apiece. Timeout called by Maccabi, who've seen their lead trimmed straight back.
I'm sending him right. Don't let him shoot. If he drives in and quickly past me, I'm ready to be here. Just go in front of him. Okay. I want it.
Good response then from Dubai. And look who it is. Bertans. He's such a good three-point shooter, and we haven't really seen that with any consistency this year in terms of the shooting percentages, but always a danger. Kinley Wright is very aware of that. He'll be looking for him. So Bertans knocking down two of his three triples tonight already. Jimmy Clark is back on the floor now for Maccabi. Ford looking to set the screen. Clark keeps it. Bertans looks at him. Nice move again from Jimmy Clark. Really nice and smooth. Came out of a really small college in America. Ended up playing in the Israeli league and just has gone under the radar. Still only 24 and a big upside on Jimmy Clark. Anderson, no, couldn't get that one away. So it had to go back to Wright. Wright will keep it himself and then send it outside. And thank you very much, says Awudu Abbas. One-time Milan and Virtus Bologna player. Big part of getting Virtus Bologna back into the EuroLeague back in 2022. Awudu Abbas comes up with the goods. Reset to Sorkin. Sorkin on Bertans' low post. Good luck with that. Not many are going to deal with Roman Sorkin in that situation. That was not a matchup he wanted. So with the foul as well. So Bertans will sit down for Petrusev. Sorkin will look to attack on the and one here. Oh, he's come up well short on that one. Petrusev will pick it up. Oh, Roman Sorkin hasn't missed a field goal, 5 of 5, but that was a horror show, that one. And Horde with the foul on Wright, who's conjured up something out of nowhere there. And let's see if he can do a bit better with his and one. Well, it's amazing that he's got that to go. After that big bump from Horde. But you know what the old saying is, when you're hot, you're hot. And there's a bunch of players that are red hot right now going into this game. He's one of them. that doesn't go either. So a couple of missed and ones. Kabengele can't get it. Who can get it? All turning into a bar of soap there. Nice knock away. It does end up, however, with Roman Sorkin, despite the best efforts there of McKinley Wright. It's the easiest one Sorkin will have all night. He's still perfect from the field. Oh, lovely stuff. The alley-oop dispatched without mercy by Fiondu Kabengele. Lonnie Walker, who's been quiet offensively tonight, does well to keep that in. Sends it back to Clark. Clark back to Walker. Walker's one of those guys that can catch fire at any time. Struggling to keep possession here, and yeah, does well. That was not a gimme. So Lonnie Walker gets involved. His first bucket of the night. That's not going to go. The putback is there, though. Justin Anderson taking out the trash. And we've got another lead change. Hello, Clark wants another lead change. Not going to happen. Anderson will say, that's mine. Anderson's done really well there. I mean, that is a clever steal on Petrusev. And look what it's turned into. Lonnie Walker. Dubai do not want him getting going. That's all on Jimmy Clark, though. Just stuck his hands up. Had no idea where that ball was going. And you give yourself a chance if you put your hands up. It fell very kindly for him. And the rest, well, you saw what happened. Nope, that's not going to go. We've still got 3 minutes to play here in this first half. Both teams pushing towards 50 points already. Walker looking at Kabengele, steps back, separates, no, not going to go. Collected by Wright. Oh, lovely move by Wright. Left O'Shea Brissett gasping there, didn't he?
First personal foul.
Another look at that alley-oop. How sweet was that?
2 shots coming in for the point, number 25, Maccabi Tel Aviv.
So Wright, who missed his earlier one. Ooh, goes over 2. After starting out 5 of 6 from the field.
What you want?
Let's see if he can knock down this one. He's not going to miss 3 in a row, surely. No. Not happening. 1 point game again. Clark. Clark thinks he's going to have a go here on Justin Anderson. That's a lovely move from Jimmy Clark. I'm not sure what Justin Anderson's getting all chippy about here. A little bit of verbals going on there, but that was really, really clever from Clark here. So Anderson needs to stay cool. Yeah. Jurica Golomac will just have a little word with him now. As Clark looks to take care of the and one, which he does. A 4-point lead for Maccabi in this Wild West show of a first half here. Kabengele. Anderson back to Wright. Anderson taking a look at Petrusev. Petrusev now makes a little move. That takes the bounce pass on, and it's going to be a whistle. Stunned looks all round. No one more stunned than Lonnie Walker. But it's not his foul, it's O'Shea Brissett.
2 shots.
Actually, Sorkin, they've now decided. Whoever it was, Petrusev says, I got this. Oh, no, he doesn't. Oh, Dubai leaving a few free throws hanging here. That's 4 of 8.
Basket is here.
Still 2.5 to play in this first half. Here's Jimmy Clark. Here's Walker. Reset with the feed to Sorkin. Sorkin trying to get away from a bass. Ends up with the pass. This is well defended by Petrusev, that. And they ran out of time. Horde had no shot. Not often we've said tonight that's good defending, but it was certainly really solid on the defensive end on that possession. So maybe the offenses are going to start getting slowed down a little bit here. 2:05 to go first half. Petrusev. Well, he got a match up against Jimmy Clark that never favoured the little fella. He's a generous 1.90 m, Jimmy Clark. Very generous. Philip Petrusev, 2'11". It's a tough matchup for Jimmy. Petrusev can go and carry on working on the free throw. So 100 points in 18 minutes. Make it 101. Maccabi still up by 1. Here goes Clark. Still Clark. Nice feed. Walker takes a jumper. It's in and out. Really well guarded there by McKinley Wright. A very big rebound with Sorkin sniffing around looking for the offensive second chance. And now Dubai slowing it down, looking to see if they can just get back in front on this possession. Wright doesn't have an awful lot of options open to him, so he'll find Cabangele over Sorkin, and not going to happen. Reset collects. Clark. Walker seeing a lot more of it now, but it's not going to go. Petrusev couldn't get the angle right. Petrusev there on the rebound, right, bringing it away. Here is Petrusev, the serve with options, sends it out. Anderson could not keep it. I think it was actually intended there for Wudu Abbas. It's a fourth Dubai turnover. Maccabi played a very clean quarter in taking care of the ball. Clark, Marcio Santos with the screen. Clark with the jumper. Nope, not going to happen. They really are taking care of defensive rebounding duties, aren't they? That was Anderson again. Here's McKinley Wright again. Not going to happen. Offensive rebound at the other end from Petrusev. Thank you very much. Dubai back in front. Last 20 seconds then of this first half. And obviously he's not going to rush this, Clark. You don't want to give the opponents too much to work with on the back end. Is he going to have to take this on himself? No, he's not. He'll get it under. Just I said, what a great job they've been doing taking care of the ball. Jimmy Clark has stepped out of bounds. They enjoyed that, didn't they? And that actually gives 4.5 seconds for Dubai to actually dial something up here and have the last word of the half. So this could be a very expensive turnover. It's Dubai up by 1, 52-51.
are second. We don't need to get the rebound. Right? We play here like that, like our double face, but we must match up. Right? We must match up. We just need. We just with the entry, we deny any entry. With the entry, we delay the ball with two players. Right? We jump to the ball, just slow them down. Be always on the way back. Don't forward. Don't get me. Don't down. Be ready on the position.
Right, let's see what he's dialed up then. Davis Bertans with the inbound. And of course, it's going to go to Wright. Wright will take the floater, and not going to go. Not going to go. Well, that was a fun first half, wasn't it? We got 103 points on the board. We got a 1-point difference between the two teams. So, had a bit of everything in that first half, didn't we? Except a bit of defense. It's Dubai Basketball 52, Maccabi Rapyd Tel Aviv 51. We will get some reaction from the floor, of course, as we take it downstairs and send it to a guy who certainly made a terrific start. Let's get some thoughts from Roman Sorkin on the floor for us.
Welcome from Coca-Cola Arena, Dubai. And Sorkin, welcome. How did you see the first half?
I think we need to play better defense. They scored 52 points. That's a lot of points. They're really physical team and good team. We need to do a better job on the second half and keep doing what we're doing on offense because we scored 51 points. That's a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, Roman Sorkin hit the nail on the head. He was one of the players we identified as a player to watch at the start of the game. Another player we identified was Justin Anderson. He made himself busy as well. Here he is.
Welcome, Anderson. It's so close between you and the other team. What should change in the second half, Anderson?
We just got to continue to bring more energy. You know, it's a different environment for us. This is something that team is used to. They're going to play hard regardless of who's in the stands. We need to just make sure that we continue to play together, continue to move the basketball, and try to finish this game strong.
Thank you, Anderson.
Yep, plenty of points and certainly plenty generated by these two as well. Anderson is in such good form. Sorkin, of course, coming off a career high as well, has got 14 first half points, just getting the edge on Justin Anderson, but both of these two very, very significant contributors, especially with those assists and rebounds from Justin Anderson. So we've got a 1-point game at half time, and it's going to be a very interesting second half ahead.
EuroLeague brought to you by Etihad Beyond Borders, Experience Abu Dhabi, Motorola, and BKT.
The players are locked in and ready to commence battle. The atmosphere here is off the charts as this capacity crowd threatened to raise the roof.
We knew walking into the game they were never going to let down. They were the reigning champions. It's a challenge walking into any game with them.
Cedi Osman is off to the races, galloping down court and finishes with a two-fisted flush.
Well, it's a basketball game, so every time in the single game you must be ready.
Drops off at the dots and Tim Birch.
We lost the year before in Berlin. We thought that Panathinaikos was really an aggressor. You know, they came out and they were more aggressive than us.
Drops it on to Vitalo. Yes, he can. He just needs a timeout. There's no doubt about it.
So this was the message. Not so much about basketball as about physicality, sacrificing yourself.
Paul show and go. Oh, and finishes with a double clutch dunk.
I was aggressive and, got some shots to fall at good times and, I felt good. Trying to do my job, really.
Oh, shakes off Lucas with the crossover. Oh! A three-point dagger!
It was not a good game for us, maybe one of the worst game of the season in this semi-final.
Big sidestep three. Oh my goodness! The final nail in the coffin of the defending champion.
The feeling of winning is like a drug. You know, it's incredible feeling. You feel so fortunate to make so many people happy. You know, the crowd of yellow over there in Abu Dhabi, and they are so happy. Yeah, it's an amazing feeling.
Wasn't a good feeling at all. Obviously, our goal was to go there and win the championship, but we fell short.
To repeat, that's our goal. And each day, each game, we got to work towards that.
I'm never satisfied with results. So there's always championship or nothing for me. So I'm excited to chase another championship.
Getting ready for the game starts always with the film. I try to watch the team that we're about to play, kind of gauge my week's work of preparation of what shots that they're giving up, what they want to take away.
I don't have really any type of routine on a game day, trying to live that day the same like any other. Spend the time in the morning with my daughters, take them to the kindergarten, school, and then come here and work.
When I wake up on a breakfast, watch film about that team and already starting to play the game, you know, because for me personally, I think that you win the game before the game starts. So you have to prepare everything to go into the game and grab everything.
Through my careers, so far I've been pretty good under the pressure. That's the way I grew up back home in Bulgarian Partizan, being surrounded with pressure all around, the media, fans, coaching staff. I think I can handle it pretty good.
We're humans, you know, you have fear, kind of failure. A lot of things going through your mind, but at the end of the day, I think that, you know, just trying to stay calm, trying to believe in yourself.
Pressure is a privilege. You know, it means you're in the right spot. That means you've done something where something's expected of you. And that's what you work for, you know, so I think if you work hard to put yourself in those positions, then when you get there, it's just time to enjoy the moment and give your best effort.
I try to be vocal, you know, I try to be with the teammates, even though if they miss the shot, I miss the shot. I think that we're a team, as our coach says every time, like you did a mistake, we made a mistake.
Early in my career, you have a couple turnovers or missing shots or some free throws, whatever it may be. I think it used to bother me a lot more than it does now. Just understanding the most important play is the next play. It's not easy. It's something that I still remind myself of even today.
I just try not to think about the mistakes me or my teammates had. Breathe deeply for a few times and try to lock in for whatever is in front of us.
EuroLeague brought to you by Etihad Beyond Borders. Experience Abu Dhabi, Motorola, and BKT.
Half-time then at the Coca-Cola Arena. I think the experts said this one is going to be a high-scoring game. It certainly seems to be heading that way, doesn't it, with two teams that prioritise offence over defence. 103 points scored in that first half. Do you want to see all of them? You're kidding? But we'll see some of them. Well, it's this very sterile arena, which, of course, Maccabi and Oded Katash and his team are pretty used to, and they got off to a nice fast start despite that one-handed flush there from Fiondu Kabangele. You know the threes are going to come because there's really good three-point shooters on the floor for both these two teams. Justin Anderson getting busy. Roman Sorkin with a great start. Knocked down his first 5 field goal attempts. Anderson said, well, I better start matching that. Well, that's the way to do it. Will Raymond came in and delivered one as well. Ife Lundberg with the corner three. Very successful knocking down their threes. Meanwhile, Fiondu, Kabengele and Filip Petrusev on the inside, getting it done for Dubai. Let's take a look in more detail at some of those numbers then. The three-point shooting for both these two teams, very, very healthy. 7 of 13 for Dubai, 7 of 18 for Maccabi. The two-point shooting pretty good as well. As you can see, the offensive rebounds more or less balanced out after Maccabi's fast start, and that's been the same with the turnovers as well, because there was a big momentum shift there. And speaking of momentum shifts, that seems to have been happening all game long, doesn't it? One team gets on top, you think, hello, this is going to be their game, and then the other team just comes storming straight back. We've not had a double-digit lead. We've had 14 lead changes, and I think we might have a few more to come. Well, ahead of the second half, let's get some thoughts from our two coaches, beginning with this man here, Jurica Golomats.
How you see the first half?
Yes, we need to play much better defense. 51 points is a lot, but Maccabi is playing like that with a lot of talent. We need to be much more physical, much more smarter to not give this kind of the easy basket second half.
Thank you.
Yeah, he's absolutely right, isn't he? There's no doubt about that at all. As we look at the Dubai shot zone, 52 points on those percentages. In fact, the only thing that's been a little bit disappointing is a bit loose from the stripe tonight, missing 4 of their 11, 13 assists, 14 defensive rebounds, and a couple of blocks, and a couple of steals as well. So both these two teams will have come out of the locker room saying, you know, we gotta find a bit of defense. You know, the offense is great. We don't have to worry about that. Who's going to play some defense? Just wonder which one of these two teams is ever going to be able to get something going defensively. Dubai allowing around 87, 88 points per game. That ranks 17 in the competition, and Maccabi even worse at 92 points a game. This is 19th, so it's not in the DNA of these two teams to play shutdown. Having said that, Maccabi were certainly able to do that when they got that big win at Žalgiris. As we take a look at the box score tonight, Roman Sorkin, we've already talked about him and the job he's done, 14 points. Justin Anderson has been joined by McKinley Wright and Filip Petrusev in double figures, and some very healthy PIRs as well. It's the gang of 3 for Dubai that have been getting it done. If it's not Anderson, it's Wright. If it's not Wright, it's Petrusev, who's very quietly worked very effectively as well, hasn't he? Petrusev tends to do most of his damage on the inside, which is what we've seen again today. He's only taken 3 field goals, all from that sort of range, knocked them all down. Did miss a free throw as well, and has helped himself to 5 rebounds as well. So this is a guy you would expect to get double figures, because nobody can remember the last time he didn't get double figures. He's already got double figures in the first half alone, and he's going to be pushing to go a lot further than that. His PIR already at 21, which is higher than his season average, which is number 6 in the whole competition. So we know Petrusev is getting it done, and we know Roman Sorkin's getting it done, because Sorkin got it done in the last round with that career-high 26 points against Asvel, put 10 points on the board before we'd even managed to blink here. Added a couple more field goals. He is perfect from the floor, did miss an and one, and it's his shooting that has been doing the damage, because just a couple of rebounds for him, but when you're shooting as well as Roman Sorkin is shooting, you're seeing that bucket as big as he is. Well, you're just going to take everything on. Yeah, look at that. Perfect 6 of 6 shooting from the field. A PIR of 16 already. And I wonder, could his career night last one round? Because he was 26 points that he got in the last round against Asvel. He only needs 10 more. Oh, no, sorry, excuse me, 12 more to equal that. It's very, very possible. It's capable. He could do it. Well, let's get some reaction from the other coach. Here he is, it's Oded Katash.
Coach, pretty close the result. What you should change next?
Obviously, defensively, I mean, there are some possession that they're doing a good job. We need just to be focused to finish the job. Using fouls, rebound the ball better.
Thank you, Coach.
Let's take a look then at the Maccabi shot zone, which looks like this. Very, very good shooting percentages as well. 13 assists and 10 defensive rebounds. Got the 4 offensive rebounds. Got 2 or 3 of those very, very early. Couple of steals. Don't have a block today. And as I say, 3 early turnovers. And then there was just that late one right at the end of the first half from Jimmy Clark. That is an area that they'd really managed to clean up. So, lots for both benches to consider. And defense has got to be the name of the game going into the second half. He, of course, averages, as I say, 4.5 two-pointers made per game. And containing him is a tough assignment. He's already got his 3 out of 3. So he will pick up the best performance of the quarter numbers in the second quarter. Lonnie Walker, are we going to see him explode in the second half? One of the big pluses for Dubai is they've kept Walker quiet. Just 5 points for Lonnie. Second half then underway at the Coca-Cola Arena with Dubai basketball unbeaten in this gym, in the EuroLeague and in the ABA League, leading Maccabi 52-51. So we've had lots of lead changes. Could we have another one here? No. So yes, Sorkin stays as the can't miss guy. That had no business dropping. Well, Roman Sorkin might want to buy himself a lottery ticket tonight the way he's playing. Everything's working for him. It's a nice pass. Abbas will send it to Petrusev. Petrusev kicks it all the way over to Anderson. Anderson has a look, sends it back. Right, will set, shoot, fire, and not get anything on the back end. The release pass is terrific, and Jalen Horde puts it away. Lovely bit of vision there from Lonnie Walker, that was, with the pass. So Maccabi getting things going in transition. 5 quick points for them to start this second half. With a minute played, Petrusev, no, that one won't go. Walker will collect. Petrusev looks a little bit surprised at that one. Sorkin. Walker, why not? Yeah, this is a hot start. Well, we've seen Maccabi go on a couple of streaks already. Yuritsa Golomatch has decided we're going to slow this momentum down. That is 8 points and a couple of triples in that 8-point swing as well for Maccabi. They now have themselves a 7-point lead, and it's pretty early in this second half to be calling a timeout, but absolutely necessary with Dubai slow out of the blocks and Maccabi very quick. Well, Jalen Horde has helped himself to a double-digit game again. Rather surprisingly, one of the competition's most productive rebounders just has the 1 defensive rebound tonight. So Shea Brissett leading the way with 4 for Maccabi. Let's see what the reaction is out of the timeout then. Abbas back to McKinley Wright. Oh, he's got a wide open look at this. Not going to get it to go, though. Horde will collect that one right on cue. Said he wasn't getting too many rebounds tonight, so there's one. Walker to Clark. Clark with the feed. Ah, that's a beautiful feed. Lundberg to string another one. The sweet sound of nothing but nylon for Ife Lundberg, and that is the biggest lead of the night for Maccabi. They jump out to 10. There's going to be a call there. McKinley right, you can see once the big one, as Kabengele was sent flying. Definitely a little nudge in the back there from Walker. Well, they started the second quarter with a 12-point run, Maccabi. They've started this second half with an 11-point run. But that can end here if Kabengele can knock down one of his. He's not been to the line tonight yet. But Dubai have been a bit all over the place from the stripe. That's now 8 of 16 with that one going down. And off that call. Against Walker. Right with the inbound. Petrusev, Avramovic. Still Avramovic. Nice. Petrusev, that's where he does his damage. Finds the lane opening up. There you go. Stop me if you can. And generally they can't. Oh, hello. No, not going to go from Walker. Always a worry if you're the other guys. If Lonnie Walker's got a wide open look like that. We've got a whistle here. We've got Justin Anderson in a conversation. We've got Jimmy Clark with an inbound. Yeah. Nicely covered there, so Lundberg couldn't get it to go. And that's a tough one, but Sorkin has managed to get it. No, too much razzle-dazzle, but Jalen Hord's there for the putback. Well, there's a collector's item, a Sorkin miss for the 8th time of asking, but Hord was there to spare his blushes, picking up the offensive rebounds. He's getting busy off the glass now, second half. Right, still going. Clark's got back there. Anderson takes a long two-jumper that isn't going to go, and Hord will collect it. Back will come Maccabi again. A 13-4 start to the half with a turnover. Oh, there's a jailbreak going on here. Avramovic. Thank you very much. Oh, that was an expensive one. That horses out the starting gates there, didn't they? Those 3 white vests on the charge. That's nice. Quick response there from Jalen Hord, the one-time Portland Trailblazer. So offense is remaining on top. Hello. Not the perfect pass there from Abramovich. Right, couldn't get it away. Had to just take control. Kabengele for a wing 3. Nope. Walker. 8-point game. Nice move, Walker. Brilliant. He's got that injection of pace, hasn't he? You don't want to get him going. Walker very quietly moves into double figures. Avramovic steps back, then feeds the big fella, Kabengele. Well, that's where they can really hurt Maccabi, you feel, with Petrusev, Kabengele, and off the bench, Kamenias. They've got such a size advantage there. Walker sends it around. Hello. All on his own is Jalen Hord. Nobody anywhere near him, and another 3 goes down. And the lead up to 11 off that triple. That's Sorkin all day long on Kabengele. Ford now on 14 points and 4 rebounds. Davis Bertans comes in, gets it back to Avramovic here. Avramovic will have a look for three. Raymond will collect the rebound and immediately set it up for Lonnie Walker. Clark alongside him in the backcourt. Anderson says, I can't believe that. Foul number 2 on Anderson. Walker. Clark bouncing off defenders, got a bit of separation, doesn't get the break. Kabengele picks it up. Raymond with the foul.
First personal foul. Substitution for Maccabi, number 45, and Tucker Black.
So Clark will sit down for Blatt. Abramovic. Oh, almost lost that. Did well to keep possession. Still got it. Bertans, not going to happen. Walker collects that. Walker really stepping up in this third quarter. Still got nearly half of it to play as well. Here's Blatt. Still Blatt. Abramovic staying with him. And that might be McKinley Wright on the back there of... yeah, confirmed. Horde is giving him a few headaches now. That's a great catch, and Wright with the foul. Oh, red by Petrusev. Got away with it. They'll keep possession. Blatt. Nice pass, even nicer pass. Well, not the finish, but he'll pick up his offensive rebound, swatted down. Enough is enough, says Davis Bertans. Knocks that one away. Rare miscue that one from Jalen Horde. Bertans joins the block party, a third block for Dubai, as defenses finally do start to come to the fore. TJ Leaf will check in alongside with Marcio Santos. Blatt will take that from Raymond. Still Blatt. Leaf can't get to that. Knocked away. And that is going to be another turnover against Oded Katash's squad. Lots of passing and not much end product there. Avramovic. Less than 4 to go, third quarter. Right. Still right, still right. Oh, Petrusev with the offensive foul. Well, let's take a look at him. Well, there he is. Can't argue when that gets called. Blumberg. Blatt. Still Blatt. Wants it, takes it, gets it. Whoa, that's a biggie. That really is. This three-point shooting continues to be terrific. 12 of 24 now for Maccabi. Raymond, that's there to just mess that up, which is what he does. Never shows up in the stat sheet, but it shows up in the film reviews. Possession stays with Dubai off the foul, 14 points, the biggest lead of the night for the visitors. Late third, Trusev leafs on him and did enough to put him off and finish the job as well. Great bit of hustle there from TJ Leaf defensively. Lundberg. Still Lundberg. Lundberg wants it. Oh, how big is that? I mean, this three-point shooting tonight for Maccabi is just destroying Dubai, who find themselves now 17 points adrift, and it could get worse. Actually, no, it's not. It's on Alexa Abramovich off the ball. That's a break. Blatt hangs it up. Too ambitious for Leaf. Kondic. Anderson. Raymond's on him. Oh, lovely. No angle to work with at all there, Justin Anderson. Lundberg. Lundberg trying to draw something out of Petrusev, who's staying very disciplined here. And Lundberg has it swatted down. Now then, what can they do in transition here? I think Wright's going to have to wait for some help. Help comes in the shape of Bertans, who gets caught by Marcio Santos on the backside. Bit better for Maccabi. Tamir Blatt bringing it away from Maccabi. 13 points the lead here. Inside the final 2 minutes of this third quarter. Still Blatt. More aggression, a lot more aggression defensively here for Dubai as Marcio Santos just pirouettes away and then can't get anything off the back end. Not really getting things going offensively, Marcio today. Bertans looking to get it going, but no, not going to go. That's collected by Lundberg. Lundberg will feed Marcio, didn't fancy that. Leaf. Very physical with Bertans in there. That's not going to... And Marcio hits the deck. And you can see what TJ Leaf wants. Davis Bertans and Marcio Santos were chipping away at each other earlier on this exchange. And yeah, that's... I think... a bit of frustration came out there for Bertans. He may well be cooling his heels for a little while now. So he moves on to number 4.
And we have a coach challenge now.
Well, he wants the big one, doesn't he? Oded Katash.
Coach challenge, foul review.
He may have a case here. This is going to be the question of the interpretation here from Ilya Belosevic.
You start. Okay. For me, is that just a push off right here?
It can go 25. Just check it. It's the normal legal basketball play. For me, it's normal.
For me, it's just a push, hard push, but the contact is not in the face, it's in the shoulder. We stay with the normal foul for me.
I'm agree, this is correct.
Okay, so let's go normal foul and
get away with a normal foul here.
Thank you.
Tell me one thing.
Marcio Santos has not had a lot to do offensively. Just taken a couple of two-pointers. Has not taken a free throw or indeed a triple. And it's a big moment for him to try and silence some of the jeers and catcalls going on in this arena. Spent last year playing in the Euro Cup in Germany with Ulm. Impressed there as well. Yeah, well, that's how to silence the abusers in the crowd, isn't it? 15 points the lead. Dubai's home record in this gym under severe threat as we get down to a minute to go in quarter number 3. That's lovely stuff. He didn't have anything else on for it though there, McKinley Wright had to keep it himself. Marcio. To Walker. Still Walker. Walker being put under intense pressure here from Wright. Keeps it, draws a crowd. That's not going to happen, and it's going to be nicely picked up in transition to Kondic from Wright. And no, big anticlimax there. Sorkin's back there, or rather Leaf, excuse me, is back there to pick up the defensive rebound, an important one as well. Last few seconds then of the quarter. Maccabi looking to have the last word of it. Can they build on this 13-point lead? And half an eye on the clock here, Blatt. Leaf with the floater, no, didn't want to know. Somehow that stayed out, and that'll do it for quarter number 3. Well, defense certainly came to the party for Maccabi because Dubai have been restricted to just 14 points in that third quarter, and that's why they trail by 13 here. 10 minutes to play. It's Dubai basketball 66, Maccabi Rapyd Tel Aviv 79. Take a look at some of the numbers then. A little bit of a cooling off in the shooting percentages, as you can see, but Maccabi still shooting so well from downtown, aren't they? Got 9 offensive rebounds now as well, and Jalen Horde stepped up big time in that third quarter. He'd only had 1 in the first half rebound. He's now ended up with 5 after 4 in that second half. Plenty of assists, lots of dimes being dished out tonight as well. And, the block battle being won by Dubai, but the gap's starting to look alarmingly wide now. Well, if Maccabi do go on and win this, they can point to some of their long-range shooting as the main reason why. 26 attempts, 13 successfully converted from downtown tonight for Maccabi. Roman Sorkin setting the tone early. Well, he's had plenty of others that have stepped up. Tamir Blatt getting it done. Jalen Horde getting it done. Lonnie Walker getting it done. Jimmy Clark with the dish there to say to Iffy Lundberg, you too can get it done. So yeah, lots of guys having some fun out there in terms of their three-point shooting. Yeah, 13. Lundberg's hit 3, Horde's had a couple, Walker's had a couple, Sorkin's had 3, Raymond got 1, Blatt's had a couple. That really has been shared out, and it's been a big, big headache for Dubai. Don't forget, you can get involved by voting for your fan favourite. All you've got to do is scan that QR code and do the rest. There's a chance you can win the 2026 EuroLeague final, 4 tickets as well if you take part. Right now, you think Roman Sorkin would be a contender. Jalen Horde, of course, will be a contender. And Horde, after a relatively quiet first half, stepped up massively in that third quarter. So, 13 points the difference. Is that Unbeaten record here at the Coca-Cola Arena, gonna go up in flames. Kabengele will send it outside. Lots of passing. Corner 3, Justin Anderson, and it doesn't go. Sorkin gets it. Got a feeling Kabengele should maybe have taken that one. 2 passes earlier, settle for the 2. Sorkin collects, Horde will pick that up, Blatt will collect this. And now you would feel on the road, up by 13, fourth quarter, as that's knocked down. Bertan's doing a great job. Bertans will ghost in here, feed inside, and that's what Kabengele should have done last time. Slamming it down one-handed there, Fiondu Kabengele. Off the big block. Lundberg. Psychologically, you get it down inside double figures, you feel you've got yourself a real chance. It's an important passage of play here for Dubai. Lovely stuff there at both ends from Davis Bertans, who's on 4 fouls as well, don't forget. Horde. Walker. Lundberg. Lundberg's got a look. It's not got a chance though, and that is a really good rebound from Wright, and an even better pass, and Anderson throws it down. Oh, they don't want to give up this unbeaten record in their own gym, do they? Brilliant work. Off the glass, first of all, from McKinley Wright. Then that assist. Perfect. Justin Anderson could have put that down with his eyes closed and one hand tied behind his back. Different game all of a sudden. No wonder Oded Katash has called a timeout. That lead was 17 points at one point. It's not anymore.
If they don't switch, if you don't let them stay on the spot. Right, be ready for this. Be aggressive, on, like, be a threat when you play. Be a threat. Go blue me off, hey! Hey, let's go, pick it up, come on.
Well, there's Davis Bertans getting an important touch on that. Justin Anderson brings it away and says, hey, you started it. You can get yourself on the highlight reel there. Lovely flashy behind the back pass there to Kabengele, and then Bertans saying, here you go, big fella. There's the put down. But they're still trailing here, just by 9. Jimmy Clark bringing it away. 8:25 to go here. Walker under pressure from Wright. Wright playing it very, very aggressive. A bit too aggressive. Coach won't mind that too much. His Horde. Sorkin. Clark working. Kabengele gets the separation, doesn't go. Starting to miscue here. And Wright playing with real urgency. Justin Anderson, there's definitely a foul there, and it's going to be a big one. The shape was set. Or have they called Anderson for flopping here? Oh. Wow. Justin Anderson's looking up at the big screen. Well, what did I do? And now there's a bit of a conflab going on there. Well, it's going to stand. Well, Justin Anderson is still muttering away about that call. Well, the technical is called on him, and it doesn't cost him. Well, Maccabi's offense has dried up. Justin Anderson called for flopping, but it hasn't hurt them. Right. Here's Anderson. Can he make amends for that one? No, I certainly can't. And Kamagale can't bring it in either. Both teams struggling to hit the target at the moment. Maccabi in particular. Here's Clark. Horde. Yep, that'll go. So reliable, so steady. He moves to 19 points, top scorer now for Maccabi. Right. Still right, still right, still right. He'll go to the line. Jimmy Clark will be called for it. Missed a couple of his three, so statistically you'd think he'll make both of these, although that one had a little think about it. Yeah, wasn't going to miss those, was he? Moves to 16 points, McKinley Wright. And Dubai's best hope, you feel, will lie with him. That's beautifully done. Really sweet. Yeah. The only people who really appreciated what Lonnie Walker did there was his teammates. That was very, very classy. Wright. I mean, everything is happening with Wright at the moment. I mean, if he could pass to himself, he would at the moment, I think. Wright really is shouldering the load here. Has 8 assists, 7 rebounds. Walker again. No. Anderson got the first touch on that. Kondic came and helped him out, and everything is running through Wright at the moment. Here's Wright again. Takes the separation, gets away from Sorkin, and it'll go. It'll go. Really in the zone here, McKinley Wright. The lead trimmed back down to 7. Walker. Sorkin. Still Sorkin, and no! Kabengele pins it to the glass. Lovely release pass. Kondic slams it down. Bertans with a beauty of a dish. Complete momentum shift in this fourth quarter. What is it about playing in this gym with Dubai? They turned what looked like a hopeless case into a very promising one. Lonnie Walker does something about that. And now, Coach Katash, I think, has incurred the wrath of the officials. Was it Walker? Somebody. Yeah, Walker's got it. Said something he shouldn't have done.
Correction of the call, technical foul. Of the game. On the line, Captain Sports.
So that'll send Davis Bertans up to the line. 2 for 2 for him tonight. Been a lot of those. If they lose this game, they will look at their free throws. 5 missed. But they're not thinking about losing this game at the moment. Just under 6 to play. And a 7-point game. And it's Wright who's being the difference maker at the moment. Kondic with the inbound. Straight to McKinley Wright, of course. 20-point game. 7 rebounds, 8 assists. If Dubai win this game, I think he's going to get every vote. Kondic, Kabengele. Kabengele had it knocked away by Sorkin, but it ends up with Bertans. Bertans with a feed, and it's going to end up again with Wright. Wright just teases something out of Lundberg there. Just the tiniest bit of contact, but it was enough. Here's Bertans. Right. Bertans. He's got a look, and he's got another 3. Really smart play this from Davis Bertans. Remember, he's on 4 fouls as well. 3rd triple for him. He moves to 11 points. The lead, 4. And still so much time to go. Sorkin. No, not going to go. Offensive rebound is collected by Brissett. Maccabi going back to their DNA. They get a lot of offensive rebounds. Lundberg can't get a shot away, and it's coughed up under intense pressure. Couldn't pass it, couldn't shoot, coughs it up. Kabengele ended up with it. Feeds number 25 immediately. Bertans into the corner. Kondic for 3. What a turnaround this is. 1 point difference now. Well, they were 13 down at the start of this 4th quarter. A real transformation. Wright, obviously a big part of it. Bertans as well. And then Kondic with his first triple of the night. And Oded Kadesh hasn't called a timeout. He's pressed the panic button here because they are in free fall now. Well, after they'd restricted Dubai to 14 third quarter points, led by 17 at one point. Suddenly, the wheels are coming off here for Maccabi. Well, they've given themselves a really good chance here, haven't they? Well, I think a lot of people at 17 points down late in the quarter say, well, no. The streak ends here, but McKinley Wright with a PIR of 34 tonight. That's a career high. Has been the driving force behind this terrific 4th quarter rally here. Now, they've got to just start converting. Clark, Lundberg on the floor in the backcourt. Horde, Brissett, Leaf in the front court. It'll get back to Leaf. Can Leaf pull a shot away? Yes. Maccabi needed that. Still 4 to play here. Kondic will send it back to Wright. Wright draws a crowd. Back to Anderson. Oh, this is ambitious. Anderson hits the deck, and there's an unsportsmanlike call against Lundberg. Oh my goodness, that's a huge one. Well, Anderson got called for flopping earlier, which took him to 4 fouls. But this time, he has been clipped. Well, what else is going to go wrong for Maccabi here? Well, Anderson has not attempted a free throw yet. There's the second. Anderson, 1 shy of his career high, can tie that here and tie the game. Perfect symmetry from Justin Anderson then. Matching the 18 he scored for Barcelona against Fenerbahce a year ago. And the really bad news for Maccabi?
Justin, you know.
The possession stays with Dubai off that huge call against Ife Lundberg. Kondic with the inbound. Bertans. And of course, Wright. Anderson still out there. Kabengele there as well. He's coughed it up this time. Wright spills it. Brissett picks it up and sends it to Clark. And Clark with a lovely finish there to restore Maccabi's advantage. Back to Wright it goes. Kondic. Nice bit of movement from the Serb there, making himself available. Wright. Anderson will send it back to him. Bertans. No, it ends up as a pass and broken up by Brissett, and possession will stay with them. That was not one of Davis Bertans' better moments. So Maccabi with an important stop. Yuritsa Golomats rings the changes. Petrusev in for Kabengele. Brissett with the inbound. Steady game tonight from O'Shea Brissett. Defensively hasn't scored a single point, but has made some very big stops. Lundberg. TJ Leaf will give it back to him. Lundberg looking to atone for that earlier unsportsmanlike, and does. Banks that in. They grind out a 4-point lead here, and Dubai have to call a timeout. Lundberg hadn't scored a 2, hadn't attempted a 2 up until that moment. Four-point game. 2:44 to go.
enough time. You got enough time, breathe. Small foul.
Hey, yeah, you go. We got 2 fouls to give. Go.
Let's go. Go.
Well, you wonder if Maccabi's additional experience of playing in these behind closed doors games is going to help get them over the line. They do have a couple of wins on the road, one of which came against their arch rivals Hapoel back in round 3. And you can't discount what they did in Kaunas just a couple of rounds ago. An 83-65 win there. Shows they can play defense, shows they can win in a hostile arena, shows they can win on the road. But can they do it again here? That's an important timeout from Yuritsa Golomets. They need to get a reaction here. These Dubai players, Wright, of course, is staying on. Anderson is staying on. Petrusev. It's knocked away by Leaf, but there's a whistle. Leaf don't believe it.
Free throws coming out for Petrusev.
Yeah, gone back to the 2 bigs on the floor here. Bertan sitting down and Petrusev and Kabengele out there. Six out of 7 for Petrusev, who's been contained in this second half. He's not been able to impose himself at all. Maybe now that we're down to the business end of the game, that's when he's going to step back up again. Second one will go. 1 possession game again. Here's Jimmy Clark. Ife Lundberg. Still Lundberg. Lundberg runs into a wall of white and has done incredibly well just to keep possession here. Still got it. And where's that going to go? Oh, he's kept possession. How has he done that? Well, Philip Petrusev, so it didn't come off me. Challenge it. I mean, it being bullied in the school playground there, the little fella, wasn't he? 4 of them all around him on the floor. Wouldn't give it up.
Challenge out of bounds.
The call has gone his way, but is that call going to stay for Ife Lundberg, or is it going to come off?
Yes.
The player that's on the deck there.
That is the last point of the contest. Yes.
Well, remember, they now, having called it for Lundberg, they have to see something that will overturn that.
Blue? This is the blue. Go till the end.
Still blue.
That looks like it's got a chance, doesn't it?
Let's change the angle.
Yeah. For me, look at the blue, 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 blue.
Yes, I agree, but
this under basket left. We have the blue now.
Blue, yes, agree.
Yeah, there he goes.
Blue still.
Still.
Oh, Petrusev's nowhere near it at this point, is he?
No, I would like to see number 25 white. No, cannot see. It's far away, yeah. So it's white ball.
White ball, just at the time?
Let's check the time, yeah, I agree.
To 0.08.
Here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Petrusev was absolutely adamant about that.
Back to the program.
Okay, thank
Right, now we can go. 2 minutes, 8 seconds remain. One possession game. All the momentum with the side protecting this unbeaten home record in this gym. McKinley Wright. All traffic going through him at the moment. Wright directs Kondic on his way. Wright might fancy this himself. No, he'll send it to Kondic instead. And Kondic is in and out. Oh, he's unlucky. And they took nearly the full 24 seconds there. So the clock now becomes a factor. Clark can't get anywhere through that. Justin Anderson's there to mess it up, and possession goes with them. And now it's Maccabi's turn to say, review it. Efe Lundberg was just as adamant that this is a wrong call as Filip Petrusev was on the earlier one. And in these situations, you have to check it out.
Let's go.
Another really big call, this. Well,
here is out of bounds, okay?
Okay, just go to the last touch.
Well, Justin Anderson's hand there.
So, another angle, this one. Quite, that's the last.
That's pretty clear cut as well, isn't it?
Check some other camera if you have. So we can check this one.
No, the best one were the two that we checked already.
Close. Make them bigger.
This is the last
Go a little bit back.
touch.
Go a little bit back. Go a little bit back. Okay, we go frame by frame. Now it's a white.
Yes.
And stay with the white. It's maybe stay with the blue. 7 seconds for offense. 8 seconds for
8
offense.
seconds, yeah.
That is what the replay system is there for, to get these things right. Reset with the inbound here. Minute 29 to go. Lundberg pressurized by McKinley Wright. Stays with it. Right. Oh, that's big. That's big. Wright will hear his number called, and it'll send Lundberg to the line. Oh, it's Petrusev. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, I thought it was right. He certainly looked perplexed. It wasn't right at all. It was Petrusev. Bottom line is, Efe Lundberg, for the first time tonight, from the line, misses. Bertans, who's back on the floor, will collect. That could be expensive as well. Right. Anderson, Petrusev and Lundberg tangling in the paint. Here goes Wright, can't pull the trigger. Has to send it back to Kosta Kondic. Kondic goes for a big three. And we are inside a minute as Maccabi make a stand. And they have the 4-point lead. They have the ball. And they have the clock on their side as well. Jimmy Clark. Right now, Dubai's perfect record in this gym under serious threat. Lundberg kicks it all the way over to Horde, and Horde takes a reverse that might just put this one out of reach. He's been strong second half, hasn't he? Jalen Horde didn't really impact the first half, but he's been a big part of this second half, and have Maccabi weathered that storm. They lead by 6. And we've got around 46 seconds remaining.
Out of town, come on, sir. Score, stop, score. Come on.
Oh, this is a big one for Jurica Golomats.
Very important timing. Look now, okay, Mitchell. Here, go. Finish. You are going second, one after people. Go. Set on the vertical screen. B. To the feeling. On your man, you need to set the screen. You understand? Come up, shoot the ball. Okay. Okay. Here we go, here we go. Let's go. Defense there. Go, get it, go.
Well, he was the hero last time, wasn't he, McKinley Wright? Getting that winner against Bayern Munich. Now they'd love an opportunity to put something down here. Have to score on this possession.
Back to the corner.
Yeah, any kind of score here, mandatory. Anderson with the inbound. Petrusev back to Wright, still Wright gets past Brissett, and very, very relieved to hear that whistle.
Double fist. Okay.
Yeah, Brissett has been a real nuisance defensively in this second half. It's a good call. So these have to go. He's missed a couple, remember. Wasn't going to miss that one, was he? This has got to go as well, and does. Well, if they can get a stop here, they got a chance, but they need that stop. Oh, they get the turnover. Clark looking for Leaf, and they're not on the same page. What a moment for that to happen. Bizarrely, it took hardly anything off the clock, which means that even if Dubai do get a score here, Maccabi still with the chance to just close the book. Got to be a score, it's got to be quick. It's got to be right. He's got it, oh my goodness. Brissett with the foul, 4-point play, chance to tie this thing up. You can't write this. That's incredible, absolutely incredible. By the way, McKinley Wright, that's a career night for him.
Make sure we have that small foul. They fuck that up.
Foul violation.
Marco, make sure the book, Marco, make sure we have a small foul. Make sure.
This has to go. And we are level. Incredible stuff, incredible. Oh, Maccabi meltdown going on here. We had the turnover, then we've got the foul. But they can still win this game on this next possession. Lundberg, Wright's on him. Have we got a late winner? Have we got overtime? Lundberg can't get free. He's going to take it. He's going to feed, and O'Shea Brissett redeems himself. This for the game, and it's going to rim out. And Dubai's perfect record at the Coca-Cola Arena comes to an end in the most dramatic